All right, today we're going to build something really useful, a communication blueprint. This is a framework that can take your driest reports, your most ignored emails, and turn them into tools that people actually read, understand, and, most importantly, act on. Let's jump in. So, picture this. A huge multi-million-dollar construction project. You've got cranes just sitting there, workers milling around, and every single day, the project is bleeding money. What do you think caused such a massive disaster? You're probably thinking it has to be some kind of major technical failure, right? A critical piece of equipment just gave out, or maybe there's a huge error in the engineering plans. Well, as it turns out, the problem isn't technical at all. The machines are working fine, and the blueprints, they're perfect. The real culprit was a single, badly written report. Yeah, that's it. Something so full of jargon, so unclear, or maybe just sent to the wrong person, that it failed to get a critical point across. The entire project just stopped. All because of a communication breakdown. And that really brings us to the core idea of this whole thing. It honestly doesn't matter how brilliant your data is or how spot on your findings are. If the person reading your report can't understand it, it's completely worthless. It's just noise. So, okay, how do we fix this? Well, it all starts with the first, and I mean the most important principle of all. You have got to know exactly who you are talking to. First up, let's meet the client. This is the person, or the group, footing the bill for this whole thing. They couldn't care less about the technical specs of the concrete. What they want to know is, are we on time? Are we on budget? Give me the big picture. Next, you've got the contractor. And they are the polar opposite of the client. They live and breathe the nitty-gritty details. They need the technical specifications, the daily work logs, every single tiny operational detail to actually get the job done. And finally, strolling in, we have the regulator. This person doesn't care about your budget or your daily timeline. Nope, they have a one-track mind. Their entire world revolves around one question. Are you following the rules? Does this project meet every single legal and safety standard? That's all they want to know. I mean, just look at how different all of these needs are. Sending a super detailed technical report to the client is just as useless as sending a budget summary to the regulator. A one-size-fits-all approach doesn't just fail, it actually creates chaos. So the key takeaway here is that tailoring your message isn't just a nice-to-have, it's the only way to get anything done. Okay, so you've nailed down who you're writing for. Awesome. But the next piece of this puzzle is figuring out why you're writing in the first place. So let's move on to that second principle, know your purpose. Every single document you write, it has a job to do, a mission. So what is it? Are you just trying to inform someone, like with the weekly update? Or is it analytical? Are you digging into a problem? Maybe it's persuasive. You really need your reader to say yes to something. Or maybe it's just for compliance, and you're just checking a legal box. Figuring this out up front changes absolutely everything. Now for the fun part. Let's see what happens when we put these two big ideas together. Because aligning your audience with your purpose, well, that's where the real communication magic happens. Take a look at this sentence right here. Now, if you're an engineer or a contractor, this is beautiful. It's perfectly clear, it's concise, it's packed with all the technical meaning you need. But what about the client, the person paying for all this? What in the world does 35 megapascals mean to them? Absolutely nothing. It's just jargon. It doesn't answer their real question, which is, hey, is this building going to be safe? Is it strong enough? And this is the art of translation in action. On the left, you've got the language for the technical folks, the contractor, and on the right, it's been translated for the non-technical audience, the client. It's the exact same fact, but one communicates detail and the other communicates outcome. It gives them peace of mind. This connection here is like a powerful cheat sheet. The second you know you're writing, say, a progress report, you immediately know your main audience is the client, and your purpose is to inform them. That simple filter tells you what language to use, what your tone should be, and how much detail to include before you even write a single word. Okay, so let's boil all of this down into a simple, actionable framework that you can use for literally any report, email, or presentation you ever have to create. This is your communication blueprint. First, let's just quickly look at the common traps, the things to avoid. We've all seen them, right? The email packed with jargon sent to the CEO, the super vague update that tells you nothing, or the worst, the dreaded wall of text. Our blueprint is designed to steer you clear of all of that. And here it is. 3 simple steps. Before you type anything, just ask yourself, 1, who am I writing this for? 2, what do I need this to accomplish? And 3, how do I need to change my language and my details to connect my purpose to my audience? It is that simple, and it is that powerful. And remember, this is not just about becoming a better writer. Clear communication is really the bedrock of trust. When everybody understands what's going on and why it's happening, you build this amazing culture of accountability and transparency. And that is absolutely vital for any project to succeed. So I'll leave you with this final thought. Think about the last email or report you sent out. Did you write it for yourself, using the words and the jargon that you're comfortable with? Or did you write it for the person on the other end? Who is it really for?